making the orange sauce, I'm going to add a little piece of ginger. So I've taken a little piece of ginger and I've sort of minced it a little bit, rough chopped, minced it. I'm going to add it to the bowl. Then I have one orange because I don't have that much, and I'm going to squeeze the orange juice in there. Now, I'm going to use a store-bought sweet and sour sauce, but there are also other places like Panda Express that have orange sauces on the shelves. Hold on. To use all of the orange, you can do that. You can definitely chop this up and put it in your sauce. I just in particular do not like the orange pulp or the orange peel in mine, but there are a lot of people that do. All I am interested in right now is this good orange juice, and the sweeter the orange the better. So I'm just going to milk these babies for all I can get. And remember, there are orange sauces that are ready made in the bottle on the shelves at the grocery store, and most likely they're in your Asian aisle. I'm going to use a little bit of sweet and sour sauce by Kikkoman, which is one of my favorite brands. And I'm not going to put that much. And then probably about a half a bottle, because we're going to toss our chicken in this, and let's give this a quick whisk. It's going to be so good. Look at the bits of ginger. Just going to add that nice little touch. And remember, I don't have that much chicken, so you're going to make this sauce according to how much chicken you have. So our chicken is cooking. We're going to flip it over. And remember, it cooks fast. And remember, the thickness that you want on your orange chicken, that's how thick you're going to use your batter. But tempura batter should be closer to a thinner consistency than a very thick consistency. It should be very light. So we got stuck together. Just going to flip these over. I do not like very thick batter, so mine are much lighter than what you might see in the store, in the restaurant. See how quick the see how quickly the chicken thighs are cooking? So far, so good. Y'all know what I almost forgot? Because orange chicken is generally a spicy dish, sometimes there's pepper sauce added to it, but in my case, even when I'm eating pho, I love chili garlic sauce. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of chili garlic sauce into my sauce and incorporate that to give it that little bit of spice. Now, if you got little ones at home, you don't want to add that spice, it's quite all right, because the sauce is going to be fine all by itself. Perfect. So now our chicken is done, and we're going to take it out. Okay, so to get our tempura batter started, you can go buy tempura batter in a packet at the store, but you really don't have to. So in this bowl, I have 1 cup of flour. You can use rice flour, it's lighter, but this is just regular white all-purpose flour. And then I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So because this has to be a very light batter, you want to use seltzer water, but if you don't have seltzer water, you can also use ginger ale, Sprite, or 7-Up, because they don't have a lot of flavor. So in my case, I'm going to use ginger ale, and I'm going to stir little by little, because you want it to be loose, you don't want it to be thick. Let's make sure we get it all incorporated. And it's okay about the bubbles, just keep stirring. We're looking for a loose batter. We don't want it so thick. Oops. We don't want it so thick that we're making gravy. We want it almost near water consistency. Okay, so now we've got all of our chicken browned up, and I'm gonna toss it in the sauce. So I have my skillet on a medium heat, and now I'm going to pour my sauce in the middle. Get all those good bits in there of the pepper and the ginger. Cool beans. And this is about a cup and a half of sauce. I'm just going to toss it around, make sure everything gets coated. You can smell the ginger, you can smell the peppers, you can smell the orange juice. You just know it's going to be so good. And you don't have to cook yours as dark as mine. This is just my preference. You can cook it lighter if you want, but I like it cooked hard, I guess you could say. So I'm going to let this sit here for about 30 seconds in the sauce to have it incorporate a little bit, making sure that each piece has been touched by the sauce. You can see the sugars in the sauce have it bubbling. There's a piece I didn't catch. And then we're going to plate this up as well. There's another piece I didn't catch. That's why I like to individually turn my chicken. Yum, yum, yum. This is a really huge piece that got away from being chopped. And like I said, you can also control the bite sizes yourself. So let's give this about 30 seconds, and then we're going to take it out of the pan. Okay, so your sauce is now incorporated in your chicken, and we're taking all this goodness out of this pot, because remember, that sauce is what makes it the orange chicken. Let's get that in here. Those little bits of garlic and the pepper. So yummy. Can't wait to get a plate of this.